and the Liberty Christian Patriots also with a 12-0 record. I'm Chuck DeBruin along with Noah Gennard and Colin McQuilkin, and we are about ready to get underway here in this game between the Cusick Panthers and the Liberty Christian Patriots. And let's give you the starting lineups. First for the Cusick Panthers, who will be receiving the ball and will be on offense first at center. Number 51, Nolan Finley, a 5'11", 165-pound junior. On the offensive line, number 31, Josiah Thompson, a 6'1", 185-pound junior. And number 69, Miles Finley, a 6', 210-pound junior. At wide receiver, number 13, Gavin Peterson, a 5'6", 140-pound senior. And at wide receiver, Devlin Sheridan, a 5'8", 145-pound senior. The quarterback is number 6, Ryan Sample, a 5'10", 140-pound senior. At running back, Derek Bluff, a 5'7", 150-pound senior. And the other running back in the backfield is Alec Bluff, wearing number 7, a 6', 180-pound sophomore. For the Liberty Christian Patriots, by the way, the head coach for the Cusick Panthers is Sonny Finley. And the assistant coaches are Troy Hendershot, Tel Hamilton, Mike Keogh, and Ty Shanholzer. For the Liberty Christian Patriots on defense, the nose guard is number 70, Timmy Coughlin, a 5'9", 195-pound senior. The defensive ends are Jake Conaway, a 6'3", 195-pound junior. At number 88, Cody Daniels, a 6', 170-pound sophomore. The linebackers, two of them, Taylor Lindquist wears number 8, a 6', 185-pound junior. And the other linebacker is number 10, Evan Branton, a 6', 170-pound junior. The cornerbacks are Brandon Peterson, a 5'11", 165-pound senior, and number 4, John Lesser, a 5'9", 165-pound freshman, and the safety is Tyler Morris. He wears number 7, a 6', 175-pound senior. The head coach for Liberty Christian is Mike Olson, assisted by Tom Morris, Craig Lukens, Jed Bauermeister, Wade Coughlin, and Gary Smith, along with Joe Peterson and Pete Firth. And the lineups being introduced to the crowd here now at Joe Albi Stadium in Spokane for this semifinal game in the 1B classification. The winner of this game will go to the Tacoma Dome next week to take on the winner of a game being played later this afternoon in Tacoma between Nia Bay and Lummi. It'll be Lummi Nation taking on Nia Bay over in Tacoma later on this afternoon. For the Cusick Panthers getting here, they defeated Wallace by a score of 54-22 to open the season. Defeated Odessa Harrington 48-14. Defeated Selkirk 76-24. Defeated Curlew 85-0. Defeated Wellpinnet 92-16. Defeated Republic 70-20. Defeated Selkirk 52-12. Defeated Columbia Inchelium 52-16. Defeated Northport 78-27. Defeated Elmira Cooley Heartline 70-6 in a play-in game, and defeated Columbia Inchelium 60-16 last week. On the last play of the game, defeated Touchy 44-38. For Liberty Christian, their wins came over Elmira Cooley Heartline. They were all big ones. Ione, Oregon was our first one, 70-6 win, 46-0 over Elmira Cooley Heartline, 66-12 over Echo, Oregon. They defeated Touchy 54-14, Garfield Palouse 62-6, 78-0 over Sunnyside Christian, over Colton Pullman Christian 56-8, and over Pomeroy. As our game is now underway, and it's an onside kick, and the ball is picked up at about the 48-yard line by the Cusick Panthers. That's where the Panthers will start as Ryan Sample comes up with the football for the Cusick Panthers. It'll be Cusick 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line as we are just underway in this football game between the Panthers and the Patriots. Also going on those scores for Liberty Christian defeated Pomeroy 66-6. La Crosse Washtenaw 78-0. St. John Endicott 76-0. Odessa Harrington 90-26. La Crosse Washtenaw 70-8. And now taking on the Cusick Panthers. You officials today are Merle Scacco, the referee, the umpire J.J. Oliver, and Eric Weisgerber is the head linesman. Line judge is Joel Murphy, and the back judge is Todd Pagoric. And it is 1st and 10 from the 48-yard line for the Cusick Panthers. Man in motion, left to right, and Sample back in the shotgun, and we have flags down. So we shall see what the call is on the play, and it will probably be against Cusick as they are pointing that way, and it is motion, illegal procedure against the Cusick Panthers, and they're backed up 5 yards to the 43-yard line, so it'll be 1st and 15 for the Panthers. Sample in the shotgun formation. 2 men out to the left, 1 to the right, as now the officials call for time once again to discuss whatever they plan on discussing out on the field here at Joe Albi Stadium in Spokane. Cusick has not run the offensive play yet. They got the ball on the onside kick at the 48-yard line as Liberty Christian tried to fool them up and didn't work. Cusick got the ball, but on the first play from scrimmage trying to get the play off, it was a motion play, a false start against the Cusick Panthers. So Cusick with the ball as the officials discuss whatever transpired on the field with 11:57 remaining in the first quarter. And now they say, let's play football. As Ryan Sample has a lone back behind him. Going in motion is Gavin Peterson. And Peterson gets the ball on an end around. He gets up to the 45, the 50, over across midfield, down to about the 48-yard line. And the tackle made by Liberty Christian's Taylor Lindquist. So the ball gets down to about the 48, I believe, is where they're going to place it. So that's a gain of 9 yards on the play for Gavin Peterson on an end around. The ball spotted right at the 50-yard line is where they're going to put it. So it's a gain of 7 yards on the play. 2nd down and about 8 yards to go for the Panthers. Now with the ball is Sample. He keeps it, gets it down to the 44-yard line where he's knocked down by Taylor Lindquist. And Sample carrying the ball, and they'll mark that at the 44-yard line. Gain of 6 on the play. So it'll be 2nd down and about 3 yards to go. They have the 2nd down marker. There they go. Now they have it 3rd down. It is 3rd down and 3 to go for Cusick. He has split backs and gives off to the right side, and that is Alec Bluff carrying the football. And it's a 1st down for the Panthers. And the ball spotted at the 41-yard line. So a gain of 3 on the play. It will be 1st and 10 for Cusick, as Derek Bluff and Alec Bluff are the 2 backs in the backfield with Ryan Sample. And actually carrying the ball that time was Derek Bluff instead of Alex Sample. So we'll give those 3 yards to Derek Bluff. Sample fakes the ball, now pitches out on the right side to Bluff. That's Derek Bluff with the ball. He cuts inside and gets down to about the 35-yard line before he's knocked down by Evan Branton. And the ball spotted at the 35-yard line, so a gain of 6 on the play for Derek Bluff. 2nd down and 4 for the Panthers. Very early in this game, 10:24 remaining in the first quarter. As Sample back in the shotgun formation, a single set back with him. Twin receivers left side, one of those in the slot, and a single receiver right side. They have a man in motion going left to right, and now Sample will keep the football as he looks downfield but holds onto the ball, gets down to about the 34, 33-yard line. We'll call it the 33, so a gain of 2 on the play for Ryan Sample. That'll bring up 3rd down and a couple of yards to go for the Panthers. Third and a long 2 for Cusick. Single wide receiver left and right. Sample has 2 men in the backfield with him, split backs, and the handoff is given to Bluff. That's Derek Bluff going down to the 30-yard line, and he has just enough, I believe, for a 1st down. That'll be a gain of 3 on the play, yes. So 1st and 10 for Cusick at the 30-yard line of Liberty Christian. Liberty Christian out of Richland, Washington. Cusick located about 53 miles northeast of Spokane on the Pend Oreille River, right across the river from the Kalispell Indian Reservation. Ryan Sample, the quarterback. Split backs and gives the ball off to Derek Bluff. He goes right over center and gets down to about the 24-yard line, 23-yard line before he's taken down by Taylor Lindquist. Lindquist has at least 3 tackles already on the play and a gain of 7 yards on the play for Derek Bluff. He has 19 yards already in this football game. Second down, a long 3 for Cusick. At the 23-yard line. They need to get down to the 20. Split backs once again. Tight ends. Nobody split right or left. Sample with the ball. And he gives the ball. Now he passes upfield and finds a receiver open. That's Gavin Peterson. And Gavin Peterson is knocked out of bounds at about the 11-yard line by Tyler Morris. And they're saying now he got inside the 10-yard line, so it'll be marked down at about the 9-yard line. So a gain of 14 on that pass play. It'll be first and goal from the 9-yard line for the Cusick Panthers. Sample, the quarterback. Gives the ball off to Alec Bluff. No, it's Derek Bluff with the ball. No, it's Alec. Alec with the football. He had it hidden very well, and he gets down to about the 6-yard line. So a gain of 3 for Alec Bluff. It'll be second and goal from the 6-yard line for the Panthers. As the Cusick Panthers break their huddle. Split wide to the right is Gavin Peterson. Wide left is Alec Bluff. Single setback beside Ryan Sample. And they give on an end around to Derek Bluff. And Derek Bluff is going to be tackled at the 5-yard line. Didn't fool anybody that time around. And the tackle made Taylor Lindquist. And the ball spotted at the 5-yard line, so a gain of 1 on the play is all. Third and goal from the 5 for the Cusick Panthers. An 8-man football, you won't see many place kicks. There's just not enough offensive linemen to stop the defense from coming in to attempt to block it, so you'll figure if they don't make it here on 3rd down, they'll go for it on 4th down. And the ball is handed off, and a touchdown is scored by the Cusick Panthers. They're on the board first in this football game. And that was Elijah Peterson carrying the football that time. For the Panthers. And it is 6-0 in favor of Cusick. And they'll go for 2 as Sample, the quarterback, looking. He's back to pass, looks into the end zone, and the ball is picked off. Picked off by John Lesser, and the 2-point conversion is no good. And that'll be now a kickoff by the Cusick Panthers. John Kutchell is the kicker for Cusick. And Liberty Christian's chance to go on offense. Our score is 6-0 with 7:18 remaining in the first quarter. A pleasant day here at Joe Albi Stadium. Temperature in the 40s. Overcast skies. Had rain last night, but the field's in good shape. There are some puddles outside the stadium, but nothing on this artificial surface that we can see at all. And everybody's been saying before the game, the people here at Albi Stadium saying the field was in very fine shape. Deep for Liberty Christian is Tyler Morris, standing at his own 14-yard line. And Kutchell will be the man who will kick the ball off. Number 42, a 6'1", 180-pound senior. He has the ball on the left hash mark. He has it teed up there at the 40-yard line. And Tyler Morris waiting for it. And here's the kickoff, and it's a low boot. Morris picks it up on the bounce at the 17, drops it, now picks it back up to the 20, to the 23-yard line, and that's all before he's knocked down by Alec Bluff. So a return of about 6 yards on the play for the Liberty Christian Patriots, and the Patriots have the ball at the 23-yard line, first and 10. Mike Olson, the quarterback, whereas number 17 has a single set, fullback and a tailback behind him, and the tailback gets the football. That's Reese Howard carrying the ball. And he gets up to about the 25-yard line, so a gain of 2 on the play, as Reese Howard gets the first positive yards of the game for the Liberty Christian Panthers. Second down along 8, as Lindquist and Howard are in the backfield, and the ball given off once again to Howard over the left side, and he's tackled just beyond the line of scrimmage. As in on the play very quickly was Alec Bluff. And the ball will be spotted at about the 27-yard line. So a gain of 2 on the play. Third down and a long 6 to go for Liberty Christian. Single wide receiver, actually 2 wide receivers right side, none to the left. Tight end over there. Man in motion right to left, and they give the ball off to the fullback, and the ball is fumbled, and Cusick comes up with it. As carrying the ball for Liberty Christian was Reese Howard, and I believe it's going to be Cusick's ball on the fumble. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line for Cusick. Ryan Sample is the quarterback for the Panthers. Out of the shotgun formation, single wide receiver right side. And now he's in motion right to left, and keeping the ball is Sample, and now it pitches off to the right side as Derek Bluff gets the ball and gets it down to about the 24-yard line, 23. And they'll spot the ball actually at the 22, so a gain of 6 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 4 for the Panthers. Sample has split backs beside him. One to the left of him, one to the right. Single wide receiver left, one to the right. Sample keeps the football and goes over the 20 and charges down to about the 16-yard line before he's tackled. In on the tackle was Cody Daniels, and the ball spotted at the 16-yard line. So a gain of 6 on the play for Sample. And that's a 1st down for the Cusick Panthers. 1st and 10 from the 16-yard line. As the Cusick Panthers break huddle. Sample all alone in the backfield. Twin receivers left side, twins to the right. Man in motion. Sample looks back to pass. Flags are down. Sample carries the football over the 15, down to the 10, down to about the 8-yard line before he's upended by Brandon Peterson. And that would be from the 16 to the 8, about an 8-yard gain, but we'll see first what the penalty here is. They have not moved the football back from where the spot is at the present time at about the 8-yard line as we await the official's call. It is against the Cusick Panthers, and the ball will be marked off to the 21-yard line. So from the place of the infraction at the 16-yard line, so it's marked back to the 21. That'll negate that 8-yard gain, so it is 1st and 15 for the Cusick Panthers at the 21. Sample keeps the ball as he fakes it. Now he pitches it out to the left side to Derek Bluff. Derek Bluff going nowhere. He's downed at about the 19-yard line by John Lesser. Also in on the tackle was Tyler Morris for Liberty Christian. The ball moved up to the 19-yard line, so they'll give him a couple of yards on the play. Second and A long 12 yards to go for the Cusick Panthers. Leading in this game 6-0 with 3:57 remaining in the first quarter. Sample at quarterback. Into the game is Quentin Montgomery for the Cusick Panthers at a wide receiver spot. And the ball is taken by Sample. He keeps it and gets down to about the 14-yard line. And that's a gain of about 5 yards on the play for Ryan Sample. I have him with 21 yards rushing so far in this football game. That'll bring up third down and about 8 yards to go for the Panthers. Gavin Peterson comes off the field. And it is Sample at quarterback. Split backs beside him. One to the left, one to the right. Sample hands it off. No, he keeps the football and is looking to pass, still looking. He rolls out to the right. Now he's being hounded and gets it off to Derek Bluff, who catches the ball and gets it down to about the 13-yard line. That's not nearly enough for a first down. That's a gain of about 1 yard on the play. And it will be fourth down and about 7 yards to go for the Panthers. And they'll go for it here from the 13-yard line. Fourth and goal for the home team this game, the Cusick Panthers, in their black and gold uniforms. And I believe we have a timeout called. Yes, we do. A timeout called by the Cusick Panthers. We'll keep it right here. And our score, with 2:19 remaining in the first quarter, Cusick leading Liberty Christian by a score of 6-0. So far in this game, rushing-wise for the Cusick Panthers, I have Derek Bluff with 26 yards, Alec Bluff with 3 yards, Ryan Sample with 21 yards, Gavin Peterson 7 yards, and Elijah Peterson with 5 yards and a touchdown. For the passing department, Ryan Sample has 15 yards. He's 2 for 2 in passing, 1 for a 14-yard gain, and he just got a 1-yard gain. And receiving, Gavin Peterson has 14 yards and 1 reception, and Derek Bluff with 1 yard. For the Liberty Christian Patriots so far, only having the ball for a short time, for 3 plays before they fumbled the football, and Reese Howard has a total of 3 yards in the game, and that's the only offensive statistics we have right now for Liberty Christian. As the Patriots break huddle from the sideline, and now the Panthers do likewise. Fourth down and 7 to go for Cusick. Single wide receiver left side, 1 to the right. Split backs, actually backs in the slot, and Sample back to pass. He rolls to the left, now he rolls back to the right, and he's back to the 30-yard line, backs up some more, and now throws it downfield and finds Alec Bluff at about the 18-yard line, and that's not going to be nearly enough. In fact, that'll be a loss on the play. And the ball will be placed at the 18-yard line, so that's a loss of 5 yards on the play. And that'll be Liberty Christian football. The Patriots with the ball. At the 18-yard line. First and 10 for the Patriots. I formation. And keeping the ball is Olsen. Looks over the middle and finds a receiver. Catching the ball is Brandon Peterson. He has some running room, gets to midfield. He gets across midfield down to the 46-yard line before he's finally hauled down by Quentin Montgomery. So a big pass play from the 18-yard line. A 36-yard passing play for Liberty Christian. First and 10 in Cusick territory for the Patriots. As Olsen, the quarterback, under center. His center, Riley Smith. Olsen hands the ball off to number 4 in the game now is John Lesser. And Lesser over the left tackle gets to about the 46-yard line. And he lost about a foot on the play. They're going to say a loss of a yard on the play by Lesser. 47-yard line is where they spot the ball. And now they give the ball off to Lesser once again, and he's hitting the backfield once again, this time by number 51, Nolan Finley. And no gain on the play. In fact, that's backed up to the 48-yard line. A loss of another yard. So it is 3rd and 12 for Liberty Christian, the Patriots. As visiting the sidelines was Mike Olson to talk with his coaches, the quarterback for the Patriots. Coming into this game with a 12-0 record in their red, white, and blue uniforms. White is their basic colors. They're the visiting team today. Back to pass is Olson. Goes downfield, has a man open, and the ball is caught by Brandon Peterson. And Peterson's all the way in for a touchdown. A 48-yard touchdown pass to Brandon Peterson. So Peterson now has 84 yards in receptions, and Mike Olson has 84 yards in passing. They've hooked up twice in this drive, and it's a touchdown, and we're tied at 6 with 27 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Liberty Christian will go for 2 here. Olson, the quarterback. I formation with Lindquist and Howard. And the ball is kept, I believe, by Olson, and he's not going to get anywhere. He stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Olson is. And one of the men in quickly on the tackle was Alec Bluff, wearing number 7 for the Cusick Panthers. Also in on the tackle was Josiah Thompson. With 27 seconds remaining to go in the first quarter, we're tied at 6 as both teams score a touchdown in this quarter and both fail to make a 2-point conversion. So it'll be time for Liberty Christian to kick off to the Cusick Panthers. As you're not hearing much of the crowd right now because we don't have a crowd microphone, we're inside of a glass-surrounded facility, which is good. It's nice and warm. It's comfortable. As it'll be Liberty Christian getting ready to kick off here. And kicking the ball off will be Brandon Peterson, a 5'11", 165-pound senior. The man who caught those 2 passes, including the touchdown pass. Back is Derek Bluff, deep for Cusick. He's standing at his own 21-yard line. As Peterson approaches the ball and kicks it, and Bluff picks it up at about the 18-yard line, gets to the 20, and reverses his field now out to the 25, and that's it. 25 yards is all further he's going to get, and the flag is down. 2 flags now come down. Ball spotted at the 25-yard line. Now another flag is thrown on the field. And we'll see what the penalty is. It might be a personal foul, a face mask, something like that, against Liberty Christian, but we shall see. It is a face mask against Liberty Christian, so it's a personal foul, and that'll give Cusick better field position. So instead of the 25-yard line, they'll move the ball up to the 40-yard line. So 1st and 10 for the Cusick Panthers at their own 40-yard line. Sample, the quarterback. His running backs are Derek Bluff and Alec Bluff. Single wide receiver right and one to the left. As Sample has the ball, looking to pass. Now he has to get away from a tackle, and he goes down. As in quickly was Cody Daniels to take him off his feet and undercut him. And the ball is going to be spotted at the 32-yard line. So a loss of 8 on the play. And that's the end of the first quarter. Our score is 6-6, and we'll take a 60-second timeout. This is the WIAA Network.
You see us at the start of the day. On the company phone list that's a few names longer. You see U.S. Bank on busier highways, on once empty fields. Every day, you see all the ways all of us at U.S. Bank are helping grow our economy, lending more so companies and communities can expand, grow stronger, and get back to work. Every day, you see all of us serving you around the country, around the corner. U.S. Bank.
At Les Schwab, along with great prices, our tires come with the kind of protection most other places just don't give you, which includes free flat repairs, equal value replacements, pre-trip safety checks, and more for the entire life of the tire. With the other guys, well, you just never know. So why is free protection on your tires good to have?
Lifetime protection. That's our best tire value promise. Les Schwab, doing the right thing since 1952.
And we're ready for second quarter action with our score all tied at 6 between Cusick and Liberty Christian. Cusick with the football at the 32-yard line, now going from left to right, from east to west. Actually, should say north to south. And they get the ball off on a pass. And getting the ball is Derek Bluff, and he's going to take it all the way down inside the 10-yard line to about the 8-yard line as he took a short pass from Ryan Sample and marches all the way down the field. And they'll mark the ball, let's see, right around the 10, a little bit closer in. A 59-yard pass reception to the 9-yard line. First and goal for the Panthers from the 9-yard line, and the ball handed off to number 20, Elijah Peterson. Peterson gets down to about back to the 10-yard line, and that's about it, maybe the 9, and they'll mark it at the 9, so no gain for Peterson. Ball at the 9-yard line, second down and goal for the Panthers. Nolan Finley, the center. Back in the shotgun is Sample. Has the ball and gives it off to Derek Bluff. Derek Bluff goes over left guard down to about the 6-yard line, and that's about all further he'll go as he's tackled by Timmy Coughlin. So third and goal from the 6-yard line, a gain of 3 on the play for Derek Bluff. Third and goal. Sample, the quarterback from the shotgun, and gives the ball off to Peterson. No, he still has the ball and passes on a good fake and passes into the end zone, and it's dropped. John Sheridan was the intended receiver. That's Devlin Sheridan, I should say. Devlin Sheridan, number 88, was the intended receiver. So an incomplete pass as the ball was right in his hands at the goal line, and he couldn't hold on to it. So Sample's first incompletion of this football game. And it is fourth down and goal. Back to pass is Sample. Looking, still looking. Now he passes left side into the end zone, and it's caught by Derek Bluff for a touchdown. So Derek Bluff catches the ball. He has 69 yards in reception so far, and it is now 12-6 in favor of the Cusick Panthers. Panthers will go for 2. Wide left is Devlin Sheridan. To the right side is Gavin Peterson. Ryan Sample flanked by his running backs, the Bluffs, and the ball handed off to Alec Bluff going over the right side, and he tries to move in for the 2-point conversion. The Cusick Panthers think they have it, but the official says no, he did not make it. He came up just short of the goal line, so the two-point conversion is no good. So we have 10-14 remaining in the first half, and Cusick leads in this football game over Liberty Christian by a score of 12-6. Last week against Touchy, Cusick had a difficult time scoring their two-point conversions as well, and that game ended up going all the way to the last play when Derek Bluff, I believe it was, made the catch to get the touchdown, the winning touchdown for the Cusick Panthers. So once again, the Panthers showing they're having difficulty getting into the end zone on the two-point conversion attempts. And our score is 12-6 in favor of Cusick over Liberty Christian. Kicking off for Cusick will be John Kutchell. And deep for Liberty Christian is Tyler Morris. A decent crowd of people here on a Saturday afternoon on Thanksgiving weekend. On the far side, we have the Liberty Christian Patriot fans out of Richland, Washington, in South Central Washington. And down below us, we have the Cusick fans and a good crowd of Cusick fans and a short little pooch kick through the 42-yard line, and the ball is downed right there by Liberty Christian's Taylor Lindquist. So the ball will be taken at the 41-yard line by Liberty Christian. Now they spot the ball exactly at the 40. So 1st and 10 at the Patriots' own 40-yard line. Mike Olson, the quarterback. His fullback is Taylor Lindquist. Running back, tailback is Reese Howard. Olson now in a shotgun, back to pass, and he throws deep right side, and the ball is almost intercepted. For Cusick, Justin Brazda was there on the defense and almost came down with an interception, trying to catch that number for Liberty Christian as the intended receiver as he's headed back to the huddle right now. And that was Brandon Peterson. So it's an incomplete pass for Liberty Christian. That's the first incompletion by Mike Olson today. Both his other completions were long ones to Peterson. 2nd down and 10 for the Patriots. Olson gives the ball off to Reese Howard, trying to get over the left side with the football. Gets up to about the 40-yard line, and that's about all as he's tackled by Ryan Sample. See exactly where they spot this football. They may give him about a half yard on the play. They do. They spotted it right close to the 41, so a gain of 1 on the play for Reese Howard. That'll bring up 3rd down and 9 for the Patriots. Both teams coming in with a 12-0 record. Olson in the shotgun formation. Pitches to the right side and gives it off to John Lesser. Lesser goes around the right side of the field and gets up to about the 46-yard line before he's knocked down by Nolan Finley. And the ball will be spotted at the 46-yard line. So a gain of 5 on the play for Reese Howard. 4th down and 4 yards to go for Liberty Christian. As Olson makes another visit to the sideline to talk with his coaches. Now he's back in the huddle. And the Patriots break huddle. Olson in the shotgun formation once again. Twin receivers left side. Back to pass is Olson. He turns and passes to the right side and finds a man out of the backfield. And carrying the football and going with it is Brandon Peterson. And he's finally knocked out of bounds at about the 16-yard line. So just a short little pass, but then Peterson did the rest of the work. Actually, that was Taylor Lindquist, number 8, not number 3. That was Taylor Lindquist on the reception. And the pass went from the 46 down to the 23-yard line. So a 31-yard completion. And they give the ball off up the middle, and carrying the football is Reese Howard. Gets up to about the 10-yard line. And he gains 8 on the play. So 17 yards rushing for him in the game. And the ball is at the, right around the 10, 11-yard line. Call it the 10. Second down and 2 for Liberty Christian. As under center is Olson. Back to pass and floats one to the left side to Lesser, and Lesser catches that, then drops the football at the goal line. And are they going to say it's a fumble or what? Cusick has the ball and they down it in the end zone, and Cusick comes up with the football. As Lesser fumbled the football, he caught the ball at about the 2-yard line and then dropped it, and the ball bounced into the end zone and was jumped on by a Cusick Panther. So the Panthers get the ball on the turnover. So tough luck for the Liberty Christian Patriots, great luck for the Cusick Panthers as they stop that drive on a fumble by Lesser. As Lesser caught the pass, but couldn't hold on to it. Now it is Cusick football, and they give the ball off to Derek Bluff, and we have a penalty flag down. That might be a face mask. The ball was at the 20-yard line. And it's advanced up to close to the, it's going to be a face mask penalty. So it's a 5-yard penalty, and they'll put that at the 26-yard line if they gave a gain of 1 yard to Derek Bluff. And now a penalty. It'll be first. Actually, no, they don't say. They go from where it was the infraction. It's first down and 4 for the Cusick Panthers. And the ball given off on a little fake, and carrying the football, I believe, is number 20. Yes, it is for Cusick, and that's Elijah Peterson. And he gets over the 30-yard line to about the 32-yard line. That should be enough for a first down, and it is. Gets up to the 33. Gain of 7 on the play. So Elijah Peterson getting some quality time in for the Cusick Panthers out of the backfield. Sample in the shotgun formation. Looks to pass. And passes left side. He has a man wide open at midfield with the football is Gavin Peterson. He's down to the 30. Now changes directions down to the 20, and he's tackled at the 20, and the football is fumbled and picked up by Liberty Christian. Liberty Christian with the football is Cody Daniels, and he still has the football, and we have flags down as Daniels still on his feet at the 25-yard line, and we have flags all over the place. This will go against Cusick. The ball was completed from Sample to Peterson, and then losing the ball on a fumble, and Liberty Christian comes up with it. So the ball will be spotted, I believe, right around the 25-yard line for Liberty Christian, as we will see what the penalty is. It's an illegal block on the return, so it goes against Liberty Christian. And first and 10 for Liberty Christian, and back to pass, and the ball is floated up in the air, and it's incomplete at about the 40-yard line. The intended receiver was Brandon Peterson, as the pass was originated from the 15-yard line. Incomplete pass for Liberty Christian's Mike Olson. That's his second incompletion of the day. It is second down and 10 to go for Liberty Christian. Tyler Morris splits wide to the left. Back to pass is Olson. Olson holding onto the football, and he's going to be downed at about the 12-yard line. And getting in there very quickly was Alec Bluff on the tackle. So it's a quarterback sack, and the ball will be spotted at the 12-yard line, so a loss of 3 on the play. Third and 13 now for Liberty Christian, as the Patriots trail in this game 12-6 with 5:55 remaining in the first half. And now we have a timeout called by Liberty Christian, as we'll keep it right here, as our score is 12-6, and some more seconds have ticked off the clock. We have 5:43 remaining in the first half. For the Liberty Christian Patriots so far in this game, unofficially, Reese Howard has 17 yards rushing. Mike Olson, quarterback sack, that last one for -3. And John Lesser has 2 carries for -2 yards. He lost 1 yard in each carry. Passing, Mike Olson with 117 yards. Brandon Peterson has 84 yards in receptions. Taylor Lindquist with 31, and Lesser with 2 yards receiving. That's John Lesser for the Liberty Christian Patriots. For the Cusick Panthers, unofficially, Derek Bluff rushing 30 yards, Alec Bluff with 3, Ryan Sample with 13, Gavin Peterson with 7, Elijah Peterson with 12. Passing, Ryan Sample with 133 yards, I have him unofficially. Gavin Peterson with 69 yards receiving, and I have Derek Bluff with 69 yards receiving as well, and Alec Bluff with -5 yards on the receiving end. It is third down and about 12 yards to go. Back to pass is Olson. He gets the ball up the field, and the ball is knocked away by Derek Bluff, as the intended receiver was Tyler Morris. So it's an incomplete pass. Mike Olson's third incompletion of the day out of 7 attempts. Brings up fourth down and 13 to go for Liberty Christian. Let's see if they'll punt the football away here. A lot of times they'll just go for it because it's so hard to defend a punter in 8-man football. And they pitch the ball back, and now the ball is kicked into the air by Taylor Lindquist, and the ball being out of bounds at about the 35, 36-yard line. So it'll be excellent field position for the Cusick Panthers, as we'll see exactly where they do spot the football. I believe it's going to be closer to the 33-yard line. Well, now they're backing it up even further to the 35-yard line of Liberty Christian. Cusick football, still great field position for the Panthers. Ryan Sample, the quarterback, wears number 6 on his back. Derek Bluff and Alec Bluff in the backfield. Coming into the game for Cusick is number 12, Tyson Shanholzer. He's a backup quarterback. And he is in at quarterback now. And they give the ball, try to give it off to Derek Bluff, and it's a fumble on the exchange. And Shanholzer did not get the ball off cleanly to Bluff, and it's a fumble, and it's recovered by Liberty Christian. So Liberty Christian will have the ball at the 35-yard line. As on the exchange, Shanholzer came in to play quarterback for one play, the freshman, and couldn't get the handoff to Derek Bluff completed, and the ball fell to the ground and landed on by a Liberty Christian Patriot. And Liberty Christian now with the football at the 35-yard line. Mike Olson, the quarterback, has split backs as he's in the shotgun formation, and he gives the handoff, and the ball is fumbled, and the ball is picked up by Cusick. The ball is fumbled forward. I believe keeping that football was Mike Olson, and lost the football, lost the handle on it, And the ball will be at the 34-yard line. It'll be Cusick football. So the Cusick Panthers once again in good field position. As Ryan Sample is back in at quarterback for the Panthers. He has Derek Bluff and Alec Bluff in the backfield beside him. As Sample is in the shotgun formation. Single receivers left and right. Sample gives the ball off, and it's given off to Alec Bluff going over right guard and gets down to about the 30-yard line before he's knocked down by Evan Branton. The ball spotted at the 29, so it'll be a gain of 5 on the play. That brings up 2nd and 5 for the Panthers. Sample from the shotgun once again. Hands it off this time to Elijah Peterson, and Peterson rumbles over left guard to about the 27-yard line. Make that the 25, and they'll give him a gain of 4 on the play. 3rd and 1 for the Panthers. Sample from the shotgun formation, single receivers left and right once again for Cusick. Sample gives the ball off to Derek Bluff over left guard on a counter play and gets down to about the 21-yard line. And that'll be enough for a first down. A gain of 4 on the play. So 34 yards in rushing unofficially for Derek Bluff in this football game. 1st and 10 from the 21 for Cusick. Leading in this game 12-6 with 4 minutes remaining in the first half. Shotgun formation. Ends in tight. The ball given off to Elijah Peterson, and he dances around and doesn't get much, if anything, at all. In fact, I think he lost a yard on that play. Yes, it's back at the 22-yard line, so a loss of 1 on the play for Elijah Peterson. As Sample has his team assembled at the line of scrimmage once again. Sample in the backfield in the shotgun formation. And he's back to pass. Sample standing in his 30, now down to the 25 and dives to the 23, 22-yard line where he's taken down by Evan Branton. And that's going to be no gain on the play. In fact, it'll be a loss of a yard. It'll be 3rd down and about 12 yards to go for Cusick. Sample at quarterback. No receiver split this time. Sample looking as he's back to pass. Has plenty of time and looks for the end zone and finds a man in the end zone. Touchdown, Gavin Peterson. So that was from the 22-yard line. So a 22-yard pass. As Gavin Peterson hauls that one in. And it is now 18-6 in favor of Cusick. And they'll go for 2 here once again, the Panthers will. So far, they have not been successful going for 2. Sample is the quarterback. He has Alec Bluff and Derek Bluff in the backfield with him. And gives the ball off. No, he still has the ball. He's backpedaling, and he's looking into the end zone and throws an interception. Ball picked off by Liberty Christian's John Lesser. So once again, the Cusick Panthers score, but unable to convert on the 2-point conversion. But Cusick does hold a lead now of 18-6 with 2:30 remaining in the first half. It'll be Cusick kicking the ball off to Liberty Christian. The Patriots trying to now, of course, play a little catch-up in this football game, hoping to go into the halftime break trailing by just a touchdown instead of by 2 as they now do. As kicking off for the Cusick Panthers will be John Cutchell. As both teams have huddled up on their respective sides of the field. And now they both come back out onto the field. Deep for Liberty Christian is Tyler Morris, the outstanding running back. He was an all-league selection. Everybody on the offense, the starting 8 for the Cusick Panthers made the Northeast 1A Panorama All-Star team. And just about all the defenders did as well. For Liberty Christian, not quite as many, making that Southeast 1B all-team, but they still were well represented. It's a good football team. There's the kickoff, and it's a line drive taken by Morris at the 15-yard line to the 20, 25, 30, to the 35, down to the 40. Now he's up to the 45. He breaks a tackle of 50, midfield, down to the 40, breaks another tackle. Now he's down to the 30. He's going to go all the way as he kept shedding off Gavin Peterson, who was unable to make a tackle, and it is a touchdown for Tyler Morris. I said he was an outstanding running back. He does that, and he's also a wide receiver for this football team. It's mainly his position as that receiver. And that one's from the 15-yard line, so an 85-yard touchdown on the kickoff return. So we'll mark that down. 85-yard kickoff return for Tyler Morris. And it is now 18-12, and the Patriots will go for 2. And they pass into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is good to Olson, or from Mike Olson. So the 2-point conversion is good on the pass play, and it is now 18-14, just a 4-point lead for the Cusick Panthers, as Liberty Christian has converted on the 2-point attempt. And Cusick will get the ball with 2:13 remaining in the first half. Still plenty of time to do some scoring here in this half. As you may have heard at the beginning of this game, both these teams have scored a lot of points this year. They've scored in the 70s, 80s, and 90s. We're glad you are watching our WIAA Dairy Farmers of Washington Les Schwab Tires State Championships. This is the 1B semifinal between the Cusick Panthers and the Liberty Christian Patriots. It'll be Derek Bluff back deep for the Cusick Panthers. As kicking off will be Brandon Peterson. For Liberty Christian. He has his team break its huddle. And the kickoff from the 40, and it's a low liner, and picked up by Bluff at about the 17-yard line to the 20, and reverses his direction, goes to about the 22-yard line, and that's about it. And he's caught by the kicker, Brandon Peterson, who makes the tackle, and the ball at the 22-yard line. Cusick first down, 1st and 10 from the Panthers' own 22. Sample, the quarterback for the Panthers. He has quarterbacked every play except for one, as Shanholzer came in there, and a fumble was committed on the exchange, and it's been Sample since then again. Two receivers split left, one to the right. Now Peterson in motion, going from left to right. Back to pass is Sample, and he passes to Bluff. That's Derek Bluff at the 25. Gets away from a man to the 30. The 35 still on his feet. Gets away from another tackle. Now to midfield. He may go all the way. In fact, he will go all the way. Derek Bluff on a little short pass play, but there's a flag down at the 21-yard line on the other end of the field. That would be a 78-yard play if it stands. And the officials talking it over. We'll see who it's against. As it was a touchdown play, as Derek Bluff got away from a couple of tackles. One around the 40 and then around at midfield, and then he was off to the races on the right side of the football field and went all the way in for the touchdown. But the officials, four of them, out discussing what transpired, what brought on it's an illegal block against Cusick. So the play will come back, and they'll mark off the penalty. So no touchdown. And they'll mark it off from the 22-yard line. And they'll put the ball at the 10-yard line. So no touchdown run, or passing play, I should say. It was a short pass and a long run. But Cusick will come up with nothing on that. Now they have the ball first and about 20 from the 10-yard line. Sample, the quarterback, and gives the ball off. No, now he's back to pass. Sample still has it and finds a man wide open. That's Derek Bluff at the 40. Gets away from a tackle. He's at midfield and is ridden out of bounds by John Lesser. But a big play from Sample to Derek Bluff from the 10-yard line to across midfield. They're going to say right at midfield, so a gain of 40 yards on the play. I have Ryan Sample with 195 yards passing in this game already. First and 10 from the 50-yard line for the Panthers. Sample, the quarterback, in the shotgun formation. Single receiver left, one to the right. As Sample is back to pass. Now he tries to run with the football and gets to about the 49-yard line and is knocked down by Timmy Coughlin. And he'll lose a yard on that one. Loss of a yard, second down and 11 for Cusick. 1:28 remaining until halftime. 18-14 is our score, and a timeout is called by Sonny Finley of the Cusick Panthers as he goes out to the middle of the field to talk with his players, while the Liberty Christian players, they go to the sidelines to talk with their head coach, Mike Olson. As we have timeout on the play. It's been a closely played game so far. 18-14 is our score, with 1:28 remaining until halftime. Cusick with the lead and the football, and second and 11 from the Panthers' own 49-yard line. Both teams now head back to the line of scrimmage. Two receivers left, two receivers right for Cusick. Sample, the quarterback, the only man in the backfield. Man in motion, left to right, is Bluff. And Sample back to pass, little screen pass to Derek Bluff, and it's dropped. It was thrown a little bit over his hands, and he could not come down with the reception. So an incomplete pass for Sample. That'll bring up third down and 11 yards to go. No huddle offense. Sample once again all alone in the backfield. Awaits the snap and gets it. Looking to pass. Now he'll run with the football going around the left side over midfield to the 45 to the 41-yard line, about a yard short of the first down. And Lesser in on the tackle, number 4. That was John Lesser. The ball spotted at the 42-yard line. So a gain of about 9 on the play for Sample. And it is 4th down and a yard to go. Sample all alone once again in the backfield. Back at the midfield stripe. Runs to the right, still looking. And a block is made to clear a path for him, but he's still tackled by Brandon Peterson, who is another man coming in. And he'll come up short of the first down, I believe. Let's see where they spot the football. It was at the 42. I believe they're going to go with another football. That one apparently wet. And the ball is spotted just inside the 43. And so the ball is turned over on downs to Liberty Christian. Liberty Christian with the football as Olson back to pass, floats it high into the air, and catching the football is Tyler Morris over a couple of defenders and is out of bounds at about the 27-yard line. So a 31-yard reception from Olson to Morris. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line for Liberty Christian. And a timeout called on the field by Liberty Christian. 55 seconds remaining in the first half. Liberty Christian trailing by 4 points, 18-14, here at Joe Albi Stadium. As Mike Olson threw that ball up in the air, it looked like it was going to be just a high floater that might be fairly easy to intercept, but Tyler Morris made a great comeback on that ball and made the reception. As the trainers come out in the field to help out their partners in the Cusick uniforms, while the Liberty Christian Patriots are on the sideline talking with their head coach and their coaching staff. Mike Olson, the head coach. Now they come back out on the field. 55 seconds remaining until halftime. Ball at the 27-yard line for Liberty Christian. And now a fumble on the exchange in the backfield, and landing on the ball, I believe, is a Liberty Christian lineman. That would be number 50, Corbin Steele. No, they say Cusick comes up with the ball. No, it is not. It is Liberty Christian. Okay, Liberty Christian has it, but they lost a bunch of yards. It's back to the 34-yard line. And back to pass now is Olson, and he just throws the ball away as he was about to get sacked in the backfield. He was out of the pocket, so no flag is down. It'll be 3rd and 17 now for Liberty Christian, as Olson comes back from the sidelines after talking with his coaching staff. 21 seconds remaining until halftime. Liberty Christian trailing by 4 in this game. Ball at the 29-yard line. And back to pass is Olson. Goes to the left side and overthrows the intended receiver, John Lesser. So Olson with the incompletion. And will bring up 4th and 17 for Liberty Christian, with 16 seconds remaining until halftime. As Liberty Christian on offense, I formation, Olsen under center. And fakes the handoff, now looking downfield, throws the ball high into the air, intended for Morris, and the ball falls incomplete, as on the defense was Derek Bluff. And that means Cusick will get the ball on downs. So it'll be 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line for Cusick. Eight seconds remaining until halftime, so we may see some kind of a razzle-dazzle here. As now Sonny Finley calls for a timeout and heads out onto the field to talk with his Panther squad. So far in this game, I have Ryan Sample with 195 yards passing, and Mike Olson for Liberty Christian, 154 yards. So very similar there. The difference on offense really would be more rushing by Cusick. Derek Bluff has 74 yards. Top rusher for Liberty Christian is Reese Howard with just 17 yards, although you did have a kickoff return of 85 yards by Tyler Morris. Oh, Tyler Morris does have 37 yards in rushing as well in this football game. Take that back. Tyler Morris caught that pass for 37 yards. Now the teams are back, ready to play. 1st and 10 for Cusick at the 34-yard line. Sample, back to pass, and he's rushed, and he's going to be sacked by Reese Howard all the way back to the 21-yard line. A loss of 13 on the play. And that's the last play of the first half. And at halftime, our score is Cusick leading Liberty Christian by a score of 18-14. So we'll take our halftime break right now as you are watching the WIAA Network.
Hi, we're Chris
and Anna Groneveld, local dairy farmers from Monroe, Washington.
The Dairy Farmers of Washington, along with Les Schwab Tires, are proud co-title sponsors of the WIAA High School State Championships.
The Washington Interscholastic Activities Association supports high school programs and activities that keep our kids growing in mind and body.
Today's high school students will be some of tomorrow's community leaders, and we feel it is important to do our part in helping foster an appreciation of community, responsibility, teamwork, and sportsmanship in today's youth.
The WIAA helps provide those opportunities through athletic, artistic, and academic competition.
Please join the Dairy Farmers of Washington and Les Schwab Tires in supporting young people in your community by attending your local high school state championships.
For a complete list of events and activities in your area, visit WIAA.com.
My family and I were enjoying a big vacation in Tahoe. After a great day on the mountain, our car wouldn't start. I got a jump, but it kept dying. Everyone in town said,
"Go to Les Schwab."
When I pulled up, George delivered. He quickly tested the battery and confirmed it was a goner. While he installed a new one, I finally got my first relaxation of the vacation. It's nice to be treated like a neighbor so far from home. I'm Clay Gilman, and that's my Les Schwab story.
Les Schwab, doing the right thing since 1952.
You see us at the start of the day. On the company phone list that's a few names longer. You see U.S. Bank on busier highways, on once empty fields. Every day, you see all the ways all of us at U.S. Bank are helping grow our economy, lending more so companies and communities can expand, grow stronger, and get back to work. Every day, you see all of us serving you around the country, around the corner. U.S. Bank.
At Les Schwab, along with great prices, our tires come with the kind of protection most other places just don't give you, which includes free flat repairs, equal value replacements, pre-trip safety checks, and more for the entire life of the tire. With the other guys, well, you just never know. So why is free protection on your tires good to have?
Lifetime protection. That's our best tire value promise. Les Schwab, doing the right thing since 1950.
You see us at the start of the day. On the company phone list that's a few names longer. You see U.S. Bank on busier highways, on once empty fields. Every day, you see all the ways all of us at U.S. Bank are helping grow our economy, lending more so companies and communities can expand, grow stronger, and get back to work. Every day, you see all of us serving you around the country, around the corner. U.S. Bank.
Hi, we're Chris
And Anna Groneveld, local dairy farmers from Monroe, Washington.
The Dairy Farmers of Washington, along with Les Schwab Tires, are proud co-title sponsors of the WIAA High School State Championships.
The Washington Interscholastic Activities Association supports high school programs and activities that keep our kids growing in mind and body.
Today's high school students will be some of tomorrow's community leaders, and we feel it is important to do our part in helping foster an appreciation of community, responsibility, teamwork, and sportsmanship in today's youth.
The WIAA helps provide those opportunities through athletic, artistic, and academic competition.
Please join the Dairy Farmers of Washington and Les Schwab Tires in supporting young people in your community by attending your local high school state championships.
For a complete list of events and activities in your area, visit WIAA.com.
And welcome back to the WIAA Dairy Farmers of Washington Les Schwab Tires State Championships. This is the 1B semifinal game between the Cusick Panthers and the Liberty Christian Patriots. Both teams coming into this game with a 12-0 record. And at halftime, Cusick leading Liberty by a score, Liberty Christian that is, by a score of 18-14. I'm Chuck DeBruin, along with Noah Gennard and Colin McQuilkin. Stat-wise, in the first half, unofficially, for the Cusick Panthers, rushing Derek Bluff with 74 yards, Alec Bluff with 8, Ryan Sample with 7 yards. He had a couple of sacks in there as well, including a 13-yard sack towards the end of the first half. Gavin Peterson with 7 yards, and Elijah Peterson with 15 yards. Passing, unofficially, Ryan Sample with 195 yards. Receiving, Gavin Peterson, 91 yards. Derek Bluff with 109. Alec Bluff with -5. For the Liberty Christian Patriots, rushing, Reese Howard with 17 yards, Mike Olson -10 as he was sacked a couple of times. John Lesser rushed 2 times and lost a yard each time he rushed to the football. And Tyler Morris had a kickoff return of 85 yards for a touchdown. Passing, Mike Olson 154 yards. Brandon Peterson receiving had 84 yards. Tyler Morris with 37 yards. Taylor Lindquist with 31 yards. And John Lesser with 2 yards on the receiving end. So we're getting ready for second half action between the Cusick Panthers and the Liberty Christian Patriots. The winner of this game will face the winner of a game that's being played later on today on the coast, and that'll be a game between Lummi and Nia Bay. The Nia Bay Red Devils, the defending state champions in the 1B classification. So right now, let's take one more timeout, a 30-second timeout, as you're watching the WIAA Network.
At Les Schwab, along with great prices, our tires come with the kind of protection most other places just don't give you, which includes free flat repairs, equal value replacements, pre-trip safety checks, and more for the entire life of the tire. With the other guys, you just never know. So why is free protection on your tires a good thing?
Lifetime protection. That's our best tire value promise. Les Schwab, doing the right thing since 1952.
It'll be Liberty Christian receiving the ball to open the second half against the Cusick Panthers. Liberty Christian scoring a touchdown and then scoring late another touchdown here in the that was late in the second half, and converting on the 2-point conversion try. The Cusick Panthers 3 touchdowns in the game, but they have failed each time that they've tried the 2-point conversion. And in 8-man football, that's normally all you try is the 2-point conversion because there's not enough people on the line to block for you for an extra point attempt or even a field goal attempt. So, and that same holds true for punting as well, that you don't see too many punts in 8-man football because there just is not enough blocking to protect that punter, so they'll go for it on 4th down even if they're deep in their own territory. So we're just about ready. We have 12 minutes showing on the clock now as the officials are back on the field. Your game officials, once again, your referee is Merle Scatto. The line judge is J.J. Oliver. The head linesman is Eric Weisgerber. The line judge is Joel Murphy, and the back judge is Todd Gorlick. And the Cusick Panthers are on the field getting ready to kick off. The kickoff man for Cusick is John Kutchell, the 6'1", 180-pound senior wearing number 42. Back deep for Liberty Christian is Tyler Morris. Tyler Morris, an outstanding athlete for this Liberty Christian football team out of Richland, Washington. As teeing the ball up now is John Kutchell at the 40-yard line. As Tyler Morris stretches at about the 15-yard line, there's the kickoff. It's a little pooch kick, and it's taken by one of the up men and taken to about the 48-yard line, and catching that ball was Brandon Peterson. And it'll be good field position for Liberty Christian to open the second half. The ball will be spotted at the 47-yard line of the Patriots. So 1st and 10 for Liberty Christian. Quarterback is Mike Olson. His fullback is Taylor Lindquist. The tailback is Reese Howard. As Olson under center and gives the ball off to Howard. Over the left side, finds running room on the 50, the 40, down to the 30, the 25, and he'll be knocked out of bounds at about the 11-yard line, as finally getting him was number 7, Alec Bluff. As Reese Howard carried that football from his own 47-yard line, and they'll mark it at the 15-yard line. Gain of 48 yards on that run, 1st and 10. For the Liberty Christian Patriots. Ball at the 15, and with the football is Mike Olson, and he's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, and we have flags down on the field. As there was a fumble on the field, but Liberty Christian retains possession as Mike Olson fumbled that ball as he was going backwards with that football. The ball spotted at the 19-yard line, so a loss of 4 on the play. They say there was no flag. There was just a marker thrown onto the field. One of the referee's hats. It'll be 2nd and about 14 yards to go for Liberty Christian. Olson back to pass. Has time. Passes right side, and it's complete. And the ball taken at the 10 and taken all the way in for a touchdown by Taylor Lindquist. So Taylor Lindquist from the 19-yard line gets a touchdown. And it is now 20-18 in favor of Liberty Christian over Cusick. And Liberty Christian going for the 2-point conversion. Tight line formation, and they give the ball off on a handoff, and not gaining anywhere is Taylor Lindquist. In fact, he'll lose about a yard on the play. Doesn't make any difference, though. It's on a 2-point conversion attempt, and it is no good. And that means Cusick will take over the football now after the kickoff from Liberty Christian, trailing by a score of 20-18. Liberty Christian in the lead now over the Cusick Panthers with 10:54 remaining in the third quarter. As Sonny Findlay gets his troops ready to go once again on offense. And Mike Olson for Liberty Christian, as the Liberty Christian special teams will be out there first. And then if we don't have some kind of a turnover, it will be defense for Liberty Christian. As both teams now trot back out onto the football field. And that was a quick score to start this second half, as Liberty Christian has its first lead of the football game, but only by 2 points, 20-18. Kicking off will be Brandon Peterson. Deep is Derek Bluff for the Panthers. As the Liberty Christian team now breaks huddle, and Peterson has the ball teed up, and the kick is a bouncing ball, and it's picked up by Gavin Peterson, and he goes backwards with the football back to about the 30-yard line. He didn't have much of a chance to do anything there, and the ball will be spotted at the 30-yard line, 1st and 10 for Cusick. The Panthers trailing by 2 points, and now at their own 30-yard line. As Ryan Sample has his team huddled up. Center is Nolan Finley as lineman, Miles Finley and Josiah Thompson. Receivers are Devlin Sheridan and Gavin Peterson. Twin receivers left, twin receivers right. Sample in the shotgun. Awaits the snap. And looking downfield, now stutter steps and gets back on his feet and moves up to about the 30-yard line at the original line of scrimmage, where he's tackled by number 70, and that's Timmy Coughlin. And no gain on the play. So it'll be 2nd down and 10 for the Panthers. Sample has 2 men in the backfield with him now, Derek and Alec Bluff. And the ball given off to Alec Bluff going over right guard, and he gets up to about the 37-yard line before he's knocked down by Brandon Peterson. So a gain of 7 on the play. And it is 3rd down and about 3 yards to go now for Cusick. Once again, split backs. Sample at quarterback in the shotgun. Single wide receiver left, one to the right. And Sample hands the ball off to Bluff. He gets over the 40, up to about the 43, 45-yard line. He'll have enough for the 1st down as he was team tackled. One of those in on the tackle was number 66. That's Jake Conaway for Liberty Christian. And the ball spotted at the 44-yard line. So a 1st down for Cusick at the 44-yard line. And the handoff to Elijah Peterson, trying to get around the right side on a counter play, and he'll lose yardage on that one. He's knocked back to about the 43-yard line. So a loss of 1. It'll be 2nd and 11 for the Panthers. Nolan Finley leads the team out of the huddle. Over the football now, and snaps back to Sample, who looks downfield looking to pass, and he finds a man open on the left side, and the pass is complete down to the 45-yard line. And making that reception was Gavin Peterson. The tackle made by Brandon Peterson. So the ball at the 45-yard line. A gain of 8 on the play. No, make that 12 yards on the play. Ball at the 45-yard line, 1st and 10 for Cusick in Liberty Christian territory. Sample gives it off to Derek Bluff on a counter, goes around left end, and he'll get maybe a yard, and that's going to be it. As Liberty Christian was in quickly to close down on Derek Bluff. And Evan Branton making that tackle for Liberty Christian. The ball spotted at the 44-yard line, so a gain of 1 on the play. 2nd down and 9 for the Panthers. Single receiver wide left and one wide right. Sample hands the ball off to Derek Bluff on a counter, goes over the left side and doesn't get hardly anything, maybe a yard at the most. As in on that tackle was Timmy Coughlin once again, 5'9", 195-pound senior. And they give him actually a couple of yards on the play, so Derek Bluff, and it's 3rd down and 7. Third and 7 for the Panthers. Sample at quarterback has the ball, standing at midfield, looking to pass, still looking. Now he dances around some more. Now he's being rushed and gets the ball off to Derek Bluff down at the 37-yard line, and it's completed, but it's not enough for a first down. Gets from the 44 to the 37, about a 7-yard gain. And it'll be 4th down and about 3 yards to go for Cusick, and they'll go for it. Single receiver left, one to the right. In motion is Alec Bluff, and Sample with the football pitches out to Derek Bluff, gets inside the 35-yard line where he's knocked out of bounds by Evan Branton. And let's see where they spot the ball. They may have said, yes, it's enough for a first down. So the ball spotted at the 34-yard line. So a first down for Derek Bluff and the Cusick Panthers. The ball at the 34-yard line. Sample with the 2 Bluffs in the backfield. Has the ball, looking to pass, looking to his left. Now he has to scramble out of the pocket, goes to his right. Now he'll run at the football 40, 35, 30, down to the 26-yard line where he's pushed out of bounds by Evan Branton. Actually, that was number 70, Timmy Coughlin again, getting there to force him out of bounds. The ball will be spotted at the 26-yard line, so a gain of 8 on the play for Ryan Sample. 2nd down and 2 for the Panthers. They need to get to the 24-yard line. They're at the 26 right now. Once again, split backs. Sample gives the ball off to... No, Sample still has the ball. He's at the 30, and he moves forward, gets down to about the 25-yard line, and that's not going to be enough for the first down. That'll be about a yard short. Gain of a yard on the play for Sample. That'll bring up 3rd down and a yard coming into the game for Cusick now in the backfield. Number 22, Spirit White Finley. 5'9", 180-pound freshman. And he'll split out to the right side. Sample all alone in the backfield. Man in motion now is Bluff. Sample back to pass and looking to his left and looking for Derek Bluff, and the ball sails over his head. On the coverage was Tyler Morris. The pass incomplete. So that'll bring up 4th down and a yard to go for Cusick. And coming back in for Cusick is Gavin Peterson, replacing White Finley. So 4th down and 1 yard for Cusick. Finley hovering over the ball. Now gets set. Sample, the lone man in the backfield, and he'll run at the football on a quarterback draw, and he'll get plenty for the first down. He's down to the 16-yard line. So 9 yards on the gain for Ryan Sample. And that'll be a 1st and 10 for the Cusick Panthers. At the 16-yard line, split backs. Back looking to pass is Sample, and passes left side and in and out of the hands of Devlin Sheridan on the left side of the field. So an incomplete pass for Sample. I have him with 214 yards passing in this game so far, unofficially. In for a short time at wide receiver was Chad Browneagle. He comes back out of the game. A 6-foot, 180-pound sophomore. Lone man in the backfield is Ryan Sample, 2nd and 10 from the 16. Man in motion is Gavin Peterson. Sample back to pass. Looking, and he's going to be sacked, and he fumbles the football, and covering the football is Timmy Coughlin. And it'll be Liberty Christian football on the fumble by Sample. As Coughlin crawled on the ground, the ball was loose and nobody was close to it, and Coughlin crawled on his hands and knees to get to that football and plop himself on top of it. So a fumble, and it is Liberty Christian ball, and they spot the ball at the 27-yard line. 1st and 10 for Liberty Christian. Trailing in this game 20-18 with 4:34 remaining in the third quarter. Olson, the quarterback, gives it off to Reese Howard. Reese Howard over left guard, and he gets up to about the 33-yard line before he's knocked down. As the ball spotted at the 32, so a gain of 5 on the play for Reese Howard. I have him with 66 yards in this football game rushing. 2nd and 5 for the Patriots. Olson, the quarterback, and gives off to the first man through. That would be Taylor Lindquist. And he gets maybe a yard or two, and that's it. As Lindquist gets up to the 34-yard line. So a gain of 2 on the play for Lindquist. Third and about 3 yards to go for Liberty Christian. From the 34. The Patriots 34. Tight formation. And the ball handed off to Reese Howard, trying to get right over the center of the pile. Gets up to about the 37-yard line. That's close to a first down, but he may not have made it. We'll see. As there was a rush of players from Cusick. They marked the ball at the 38. That'll be enough for the first down. Gain of about 4 yards on the play for Reese Howard. And the ball spotted at the 38-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Patriots, trailing in this game by 2 points. Olson gives the ball off. And on the end around, Tyler Morris with the carry up to midfield. Tyler Morris from the 38 to midfield, so 12 yards for Tyler Morris. And a 1st and 10 at midfield for Liberty Christian. The Patriots with the football, but trailing in this game by 2 points here in the third quarter. I formation, back to pass, and getting away from a defender is Olson, and he got a pass off, but it was incomplete. Back there very quickly was Nolan Finley, and had him almost down to the ground, and Olson able to shake him off and then get the ball away, but it was incomplete. So it'll be 2nd down and 10 for the Patriots. 2nd and 10 for Liberty Christian at midfield. Split off wide to the right is Tyler Morris. In the slot out there is Brandon Peterson. Back to pass, and the pass is complete to Morris, and he's inside the 45 down to about the 42-yard line. A gain of about 8 yards on the play. And it is, they're going to say at the 41-yard line. And it's enough for the first down, just enough. They're going to call it at the 40, actually. Ball at the 40-yard line, 1st and 10 for Liberty Christian. Patriots methodically moving downfield on the Cusick Panthers. Twin receivers left side. With the ball is Olson. He keeps it going over center, and he has all kinds of running room. He sheds a tackle, gets down to the 25, now down to the 20-yard line before he's gang tackled. As a great run by Mike Olson on a quarterback draw, and gets all the way from the 40-yard line down to the 20-yard line. So he's in the plus category now after being sacked a few times. He has 10 yards plus rushing now in this game. And it's 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line for Liberty Christian. Ball given off to the second man through. That would be Reese Howard. He fumbles the football and jumps back and lands on top of it. A loss of a couple of yards on the play. That'll bring up 2nd and 2 for the Patriots. 1:30 remaining in the third quarter. As on the sideline, Mike Olson comes back from talking with his coaches. As the Liberty Christian Patriots headed north here at Albi Stadium. Olson gives the ball off, and with the football is Reese Howard, and he's going to be gang tackled and knocked back after he gained maybe a yard at the most on the play. In on the play, Nolan Finley for the Cusick Panthers. And they'll move the ball back up to the 20-yard line. So third and 10. Third and 10 for the Patriots from the 20-yard line. The original line of scrimmage. And back to pass is Olson, and he is tackled for a loss. Number 10, and catching that other number 20, I believe it is. Yes, it is. For Cusick, number 10, Quentin Montgomery and Elijah Peterson in on the sack. And that's back to the 29-yard line, so a loss of 9 on the play. And that brings up 4th down and 19 to go. And that's the end of the third quarter. So we'll take a third quarter timeout here with our score. 20-18 in favor of Liberty Christian over Cusick as you're watching the WIAA network.
My family and I were enjoying a big vacation in Tahoe. After a great day on the mountain, our car wouldn't start. I got a jump, but it kept dying. Everyone in town said,
"Go to Les Schwab."
When I pulled up, George delivered. He quickly tested the battery and confirmed it was a goner. While he installed a new one, I finally got my first relaxation of the vacation. It's nice to be treated like a neighbor so far from home. I'm Clay Gilman, and that's my Les Schwab story.
Les Schwab, doing the right thing since 1952.
You see us at the start of the day. On the company phone list that's a few names longer. You see U.S. Bank on busier highways, on once empty fields. Every day, you see all the ways all of us at U.S. Bank are helping grow our economy, lending more so companies and communities can expand, grow stronger, and get back to work. Every day, you see all of us serving you around the country, around the corner. U.S. Bank.
We change ends of the field as Liberty Christian now headed south here at Albi Stadium. Ball at the 29-yard line, and it is 4th and 19 for Liberty Christian, leading in this game by 2 points. Olson from the shotgun puts the ball up in the air and completely overthrows his wide receiver, Brandon Peterson. Not even close. In on the coverage was Justin Brazda, and that falls incomplete as there was a misread there somewhere as Brandon Peterson put his hands up in the air saying, "Where were you throwing that?" Well, Mike Olson was trying to throw it to him. They just did not get the correct communications on that one. So it'll be turned over to the Cusick Panthers. First and 10 for the Panthers. Sample the quarterback. He's the lone back in the backfield. Twin receivers right, twins to the left. Man in motion going right to left, and they give it to that man in motion. Gets up to the 34-yard line, and that's Gavin Peterson. Gavin Peterson gains about 5 yards on the play. So that'll bring up second, and there's a flag on the field, though. And let's see who this is on. I believe it's going to be personal foul, face mask against Liberty Christian. So a costly penalty on Liberty Christian. That'll be from the point of the foul, from the end of the run, and that was a 5-yard gain. So we give that. To Gavin Peterson, and the ball will be spotted at midfield, right at the 50-yard line. First and 10 for the Panthers. Split backs. And Sample keeps the football, backpedals to the 40, and he's being chased back there. Now gets away from that would-be tackler and throws the ball on the sideline to Bluff, and Bluff gets down to the 44-yard line as Derek Bluff smartly came back for that football, knowing his quarterback was in trouble, and got it down to the 44-yard line. So a gain of 6 on the play. Second and 4 for the Cusick Panthers. So a smart play by Derek Bluff coming back for that football. .11:06 remaining in the regulation. Sample the quarterback. No receiver split out wide. Man in motion is Alec Bluff. Back to pass is Sample. He backpedals, now turns around and looks downfield, looking again. Now he'll run with the football. He's at the 50, the 45, and he steps out of bounds at about the 38-yard line as he was chased out of bounds by Evan Branton. And I think they're going to say he stepped out before that. They're going to say at about the 42-yard line. So a gain of 8 on the play. It'll be 3rd and 2 for the Cusick Panthers. Sample at quarterback, waiting for the snap from Nolan Finley. And the handoff to Derek Bluff, and he gets plenty of running room right over the center of the line down to the 35-yard line. A gain of 7 on the play for Derek Bluff. And Derek Bluff now has unofficially 100 yards rushing in this football game. And the ball in Patriot territory at the 35-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Cusick Panthers. 10:33 remaining. Once again, no wide receivers out split, but we have split backs. And the ball handed off to Alec Bluff on a counter going over the right side of the line, gets down to about the 34-yard line, and that's it as he's taken down by Evan Branton. It'll be a gain of about a yard on the play. Actually, they're going to give him 2 on the play, so 2nd down and 8 for Cusick. Panthers in Patriot territory. as the referee signals, let's start the clock again. Let's get going. Cusick back up to the line of scrimmage. Split backs. Sample has the ball, keeps a hold of it, looking downfield, and now turning around and still looking downfield, almost tackled. He gets away from the one man, now gets away from two men, three men, and now he's finally tackled for a loss at the 36-yard line. A loss of 1 on the sack. And it is now second down, or third down it should be, and about 9 yards to go. Although the officials are having a discussion on the field, there are no flags that I see on the field, but the officials are having a discussion apparently where to exactly spot that football. Actually, there is a holding call against Liberty Christian. Didn't see that flag on the field, but they call a hold on Liberty Christian. Now, the reason we didn't see the flag, one of the referees was standing right on top of it, down about the 20-yard line. And that puts the ball at the 23-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Cusick Panthers. So a holding call against Liberty Christian. Sample at quarterback for Cusick. Gets the snap. And now throws downfield, has a man open. That's Alec Bluff at the 10, the 5, in for a touchdown. Panthers with a touchdown from Ryan Sample to Alec Bluff. And that was from the 23-yard line. So 243 yards passing is what I have for Ryan Sample now, and that's another touchdown, and that gives the Panthers the lead once again, 24-20 with 5:11 remaining, and the Panthers have been unable to convert on the two-point conversion this entire game. They'll try it here again. Twin receivers left side, single one to the right. One man in the backfield with Ryan Sample. That's Derek Bluff. Sample with the ball. He'll try to run it now. He pitches it back to Derek Bluff, and Derek Bluff is tackled back at the 10-yard line. So once again, the two-point conversion does not work for the Cusick Panthers. And with 5:11 remaining in this football game, at least in regulation, it is Cusick once again ahead by 4 points by a score of 24-20 over the Liberty Christian Patriots. And it'll be Liberty Christian getting the ball on the kickoff from Cusick, as kicking off will be John Cutchell, number 42, the 6'1", 180-pound senior. Another game will be here at Albi Stadium to follow. Eastside Catholic taking on University High School of Spokane. The winner of this game plays against the winner of this afternoon's game being played over on the coast between Nia Bay and Lummi. Cusick with the lead now, 24-20, in a game I thought would be a lot higher scoring than this one has been. But there have been quite a few turnovers. There were quite a few in the first half that kept the score down in this football game. Once again, it will be Cutchell. He's on the left hash mark, teeing up the football as we speak. John Cutchell. Back deep will be Tyler Morris. And he is back there at his own 15-yard line. And here's the kickoff. And once again, it's a pooch kick to the right side. And it'll go out of bounds, and the penalty flags will come down. And that'll give a choice to Liberty Christian as to where they want to take the football. And they'll probably take it right there. That's good field position. And we shall see exactly where they're going to mark the football as they place it at the 35-yard line. First and 10 from the 35 for the Liberty Christian Patriots. Olson, the quarterback, in the shotgun formation. Olson Pitches the left side, now a halfback pass to the right side, and it's caught by John Lesser at the 30. He's down to the 20, down to the 10-yard line. He'll go in for the touchdown. As John Lesser catches that pass, I believe, from Brandon Peterson. Yes, it was. Peterson to Lesser. 65-yard touchdown pass. As Lesser gets that one. And now Liberty Christian with the lead once again, 26-24. And they'll go for the 2 points. And the handoff is made to the second man through, and that's Reese Howard. And I believe he's going to be stopped short of the goal line. And he is short, so it'll be no good. And that keeps the score at 26-24 in favor of Liberty Christian over Cusick, with 6:57 remaining in this football game. That was a trick play as the ball was lateraled, overhanded by Mike Olson to Brandon Peterson, who threw downfield, and standing all alone was John Lesser, and John Lesser hauled it in for a 65-yard touchdown reception, and Liberty Christian takes the lead over Cusick. A close ball game here at Joe Albi Stadium, as we see the Eastside Catholic players now practicing above the stadium field across the way from us. They'll be taking on the University High School Titans at 4 o'clock this afternoon. That's the time the game is scheduled to start. And it probably will if we don't end up with overtime here. And now we see the U-High Titans right behind the scoreboard, as they are warming up, getting ready for this upcoming 3A football game. Kicking off is Peterson, and the ball caught in the air at the 23-yard line by Bluff, Derek Bluff at the 33, gains about 10 yards on the, gets about 10 yards on the return. So the ball will be spotted at the 33-yard line, 1st and 10 for Cusick. Liberty Christian, or Cusick that is, with the football now. Trailing by 2 in this game as Sample remains in at quarterback. Derek Bluff and Alec Bluff, his 2 running backs. Sample has the ball, and he's looking downfield, passes downfield, and the ball is caught at the 40 and pushed out of bounds is Gavin Peterson. And they'll spot the ball at the 37-yard line. A 30-yard gain. So it's a first down for Cusick. First and 10 for Cusick, now in Liberty Christian territory. Sample with the ball, looking to pass, and he dumps it off on the left side to Derek Bluff, who has some running room, down to the 20, down to the 21-yard or the 16-yard line before he's knocked down. As making the tackle, Taylor Lundquist and Timmy Coughlin. And that's another first down as Derek Bluff took that pitch out on the left side down to the 17-yard line. So a gain of 20 on the play. Ryan Sample at quarterback, split backs. And Sample has the ball, gives it off to Derek Bluff over the left side on a counter play. Gets down to about the 13-yard line before he's wrestled down there. In on the stop was Brandon Peterson. And they'll spot the ball at the 14, not the 13. So a gain of 3 on the play. As Nolan Finley leads his team out of the huddle. And Ryan Sample in the shotgun. Sample has the ball, looking to pass, looking towards the end zone. Now he has to run away from the pressure, and now fires downfield, has a man open. The ball is caught at about the 15-yard line, so that's not going to do them much good, as the ball was caught by Alec Bluff at the 15, and that's a loss of a yard on the play. No, they're going to mark it at the 13. So they'll give him 1 yard on the play, on a pass play. Third down and about 6 yards to go for the Cusick Panthers. Sample barks out the signals, and he's back to pass. Rolls to his left, now turns around and rolls to his right. As he goes down, he throws the ball up into the air, and it's incomplete. And we have a flag down. Let's see if that's intentional grounding or if it's pass interference against Evan Branton, as the pass was intended for Alec Bluff. We hear some boos coming out of the stand, and they're picking the flag up, saying there's no flag. No flag on the play, so incomplete pass. That'll bring up 4th down for Cusick, trailing in this game by 2 points. The ball is spotted at the 13-yard line. So this is a big play for the Panthers, as they're taking their time in the huddle as well. Clock down to 11 seconds before they have to snap the football, the Panthers. Now they're ready to go. Sample has the ball, looking to pass. Now he runs with the football to the 10, the 5, down to about the 4-yard line before he's taken down by Evan Branton. A gain of 9 on the play for Ryan Sample. And that's enough for a 1st and goal. Well, actually, they go to give him down to the 4-yard line. It's enough for a 1st down, so it's 1st and goal for the Cusick Panthers. So a big play by Ryan Sample, as Cusick knocking on the door once again of the Liberty Christian end zone. Sample gives the ball off, and with the ball is Derek Bluff, and he drives in for a touchdown over the left side. Derek Bluff with the touchdown, and the Panthers regain the lead. Now it's 30-26. Cusick with that 4-point lead once again. And as I've mentioned throughout this game, Cusick yet has to convert on a 2-point conversion try. But they'll try it again. One receiver split wide left. That's Devlin Sheridan. Now they split wide right as well. Alec Bluff back there. And they give the ball off. And getting in for the conversion is Elijah Peterson. So Elijah Peterson gets the ball, goes over the right side with the football, and gets the 2-point conversion. So now it's a 6-point lead for the Cusick Panthers. 32-26 is the lead for the Panthers, with 6:11 remaining in this football game. The first 2-point conversion of the game for the Panthers. That means the Panthers will be kicking off once again. As we do have one of the Panthers on the sideline. That's number 31, stretching out, Josiah Thompson. Thought maybe he was injured, but he's just stretching out is all he's doing. Getting a little help from one of his teammates. And it will be John Cutchell kicking off. Deep for Liberty Christian is the dangerous Tyler Morris. Two number 7s. Actually, I see number 7 on the Alec Bluff on the right side on the line on the special teams for Cusick. Now there's the kick, and it's a boot from left to right. Bounces at the 30 down to about the 20, goes out of bounds at the 19-yard line. That means Liberty Christian, I believe, will take possession once again at the 35. As they don't elect to kick it to Morris, and he is dangerous. It is Liberty Christian football at the 35-yard line. 1st and 10. As the quarterback once again is Mike Olson. He's in the shotgun formation. His center, Riley Smith, gets the ball back to Olson. Olson passes right side. Has Tyler Morris open there at the 42-yard line. Gets up to about the 46, 47-yard line before he's finally tackled by Derek Bluff. They'll mark the ball at the 47. That's a 7 or 12-yard gain. First and 10 for Liberty Christian at their own 47-yard line. Once again, Olson in the shotgun formation. 2 receivers right side. Gives the ball off on a handoff to Lesser. Lesser bounces off of a couple of would-be tacklers, bounces off again, and lunges forward to about the 49-yard line. He was finally tackled by Justin Brazda. Gain of 2 yards on the play for Lesser. Ball spotted at the 49-yard line. 2nd down and 8 for Liberty Christian. 5:08 remaining. Olson in the shotgun. And Olson keeps the football going to the right side, and he's stacked up at the line of scrimmage, and he's knocked down. In quickly on that tackle was Quentin Montgomery for the Cusick Panthers for the loss. Actually, they say no gain on the play. They'll put it right back at the 49-yard line, so no gain for Olson. 3rd down and about 8 yards to go for Liberty Christian. With 4:25 remaining, Liberty Christian trailing by 6 points. Olson in the shotgun. Back to pass, swings it left side, and incomplete. Comes up way short of the intended receiver, Tyler Morris. A little miscommunication on that play. And that brings up 4th down for Liberty Christian. 4th down and 8 for the Patriots. 32-26 is our score. Cusick with the lead over the Patriots. Going wide left is Tyler Morris. Also a man in the slot on the left side. Olson in the shotgun. Olson back to pass. Passes downfield looking for Morris, and it is caught at the 20-yard line. So Morris with the reception. So a gain of 31 on the play. 31 yards on that pass play. As Morris gets that reception. And it is 1st and 10 for Liberty Christian with 4:04 remaining at the 20-yard line. Mike Olson, the quarterback. I-backs behind him. He's under center this time. Gives the ball off to Reese Howard. Tries to go over the right side and lunges forward to about the 15-yard line where he's stacked up by Quentin Montgomery. And I believe, yes, they spot it right at the 15, so a gain of 5 on the play for Reese Howard. I have him with 75 yards rushing in this football game. 2nd down and 5 for Liberty Christian. Olson keeps the ball from the shotgun position to the 10, down to the 5, and he's dragged down at the 2-yard line by Alec Bluff. That's enough for the first down to the 2-yard line. Gain of 13 on the play for Mike Olson. And it is first and goal from the 2-yard line for Liberty Christian. 3:14 remaining in this football game. 32-26, Cusick leading Liberty. Liberty Christian, that is. And Olson under center. I formation behind him. Taylor Lindquist is fullback. Reese Howard his running back. And now the officials come in and stop play. And they are discussing something. Must be important. They wouldn't have stopped play. As more people are filing into Joe Albi Stadium here in Spokane now, on Spokane's north side. As we have another football game to follow this one, a 3A semifinal game between Eastside Catholic and University High School, U-High out of Spokane. Eastside Catholic, I believe, out of Sammamish. And a timeout had been called is what we have. Unless the officials are just down there. There's 4 of them discussing something. I don't know why the 5th one is staying out of the conversation, but he is. So we're still waiting for... And now the officials, Liberty Christian was ready to go back on offense, and the officials, the head official, Merle Skacko, tells him to go back in their huddle. I don't know if this has to do with ball placement or what. We know the ball is placed at the 2-yard line. Now the officials go back to their field positions. Well, they're going over to talk to the 2 head coaches, Sonny Finley on this side, and on the other side of the field, Mike Olson, explaining what is going on, which we may not find out because we're a long ways up from the floor of Joe Albi Stadium. Artificial surface here. And now they say, let's play football. At the 2-yard line, first and goal for Liberty Christian. And trying to surge forward with the ball is Mike Olson. Is he in? They haven't given an indication yet. Yes, they say that he got in. So a touchdown for Liberty Christian. And Liberty Christian now, well, they haven't put the score, but yes, they don't have the score correct on the scoreboard. They're going for 2. Was it 30-20? There it is. Now they're tied. 32-32. That's right. Because they had 32-30 up there, and now they have it right at 32-32. And Liberty Christian going for 2 here. A big 2-point conversion. Olson from the shotgun position. Olson taking the ball himself, trying to find some room over the right side, and he finds it, and he's into the end zone. 2-point conversion for Liberty Christian as Mike Olson runs around the right end and gets in for the 2-point conversion. And now Liberty Christian leads by a score of 34-32. 2:43 remaining in this football game. And Liberty Christian has just taken a 2-point lead. But you never know in 8-man football what could happen in 2 minutes and 43 seconds. As both teams now huddled with their coaches, getting ready for their special teams units. For this kickoff coming from Liberty Christian to Cusick. I see Spirit White Finley in there on the special teams for Cusick, number 22. He's a freshman, 5'9", 180 pounds. Also, Alec Bluff is up there on the line. Back deep is Derek Bluff. And the kicker will be Brandon Peterson. He'll kick from the 40-yard line. He has the ball teed up. Now huddles up with his teammates. And now he separates them, and we're ready for action. Peterson to kick off. And the ball is squirted downfield, and it'll go out of bounds at the 13-yard line. That means Cusick will get the ball at the 35-yard line. The Panthers will have it 1st and 10. At the 35-yard line of Cusick, trailing by 2 points in this game with 2:43 remaining. Panthers quickly up to the line of scrimmage. Ryan Sample, the quarterback. He has Alec Bluff and Derek Bluff in the backfield with him. Sample, shotgun. Back to pass. Looks downfield. And ball is intercepted. It is intercepted by Brandon Peterson, and he brings it back to about the 30-yard line. He intercepted at about the 42-yard line and brought it back to the 30-yard line. And I think they're going to say he stepped out of bounds at the 42. As Brandon Peterson made that interception right before there, and it is Liberty Christian football, as the interception is made by Brandon Peterson. And it's 1st and 10 for Liberty Christian at the 42-yard line. 2:33 remaining now. And Liberty Christian in control of this game by 2 points and has the football. Patriots on offense once again. As Brandon Peterson stepped into in front of the intended receiver and picked that pass off. Olsen, the quarterback, gives it off to Reese Howard, trying to find some room over left guard and can't find any whatsoever. And a tackle made by Nolan Finley along with a few others, and a flag comes down. Ball about the 46-yard line. Let's see where they're going to mark off a penalty, I believe, against Cusick. It is a face mask against the Cusick Panthers. Yes, so the ball spotted right now at the 41, so it was a gain of 1 yard on the play for Howard. And a timeout has now been called on the field. And the ball is at the 41-yard line. And from the point of the foul, that means they only get a yard on that play, basically, from the 42 down to the 41. And it'll be 1st down and 9 for Liberty Christian. Liberty Christian on offense and leading in this game by 2 points with 2:27 remaining. 34-32 is our score. At the end of one quarter, it was tied at 6-6. At halftime, Cusick led 18-14. At the end of the third quarter, Liberty Christian led 20-18, and now it's 34-32. Liberty Christian leading Cusick. And here come the Patriots back out to the center of the field. And the ball at the 41-yard line, where it is 1st and 9 for Liberty Christian. Mike Olson under center. Gives the ball off to Reese Howard. Gets around right end. Gets down to the 30. Down to the 25. He's driven out of bounds finally at about the 24-yard line. And driving him out of bounds was Quentin Montgomery. But Howard gets a lot of yardage that time. They get it all the way down to the 21. That's a 20-yard gain for Reese Howard. I have him with 96 yards rushing in this football game. They spot the ball actually right at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10 for Liberty Christian. Leading in this game by 2 points. And that quarterback is Mike Olson. And they give the ball off to the first man through, and that's Taylor Lundquist. Lundquist doesn't get much if he gets anything at all. as Derek Bluff was in there on the tackle very quickly. And Ryan Sample, I should say. Ball at the 20, so no gain on the play. And another timeout is called. And Cusick talking things over in the middle of the field while Liberty Christian goes over to the far side of the field. It'll be 2nd and 10 for Liberty Christian, leading in this football game by a score of 34-32 with 2:13 remaining. And Liberty Christian trying to take some time off the clock now so that Cusick can't get the ball back. Cusick did get the ball back and threw, and an interception was made on Ryan Sample. As getting the interception was Brandon Peterson, and put Liberty Christian in this position of a chance to hold onto the football and win this football game. Right now, it's a 2-point lead for Liberty Christian. Ball at the 20. 2nd down and 10 for the Patriots. I formation, Olsen under center. Pitch back to Lesser going around the left side, and he gets down to about the 19, 18-yard line. That's about it as he's tackled. Quentin Montgomery in on that tackle for Cusick. And they marked the ball at the 19-yard line, so a gain of 1 for Lindquist. It'll be 3rd down and 9 for Liberty Christian. 3rd and 9 as another timeout is taken by Cusick. Scoreboard is showing 3 timeouts left for both teams. That's not correct. There's 0 now for Cusick. That's the last one for the Cusick Panthers. And they're just trying to stop the clock here to get one more chance to get a hold of this football, to try to go the other way. But first, the Panthers need to stop the Patriots. Or at least hold them only to the 6 points and not the 2-point conversion, so they'd have a chance to come back and get 8 points on the board. Here we go. Mike Olsen under center. And a flag is thrown. I believe, what do we have? The pass is completed over to Brandon Peterson, who walks into the end zone for a possible touchdown, but there's a flag way back behind the quarterback, behind the line of scrimmage, which makes me think it's something against Liberty Christian, and I believe it is. The official is talking with the Cusick Panthers, the lead official. It is a motion call against Liberty Christian, illegal motion. And that'll put the ball back at the 24-yard line after the 5-yard penalty. 3rd and 14 to go for Liberty Christian. 3rd and 14 for the Patriots. Both the Patriots and the Cusick Panthers came into this game with identical records of 12-0. Both trying to get to the Tacoma Dome for the WIAA Dairy Farmers of Washington Les Schwab Tires State Championships. Mike Olsen from the shotgun. He'll carry the football himself, and he's going to be dragged down at about the 21-yard line by a whole gang of Cusick Panthers. As Olsen gets from the 24 to the 21, a gain of about 3 yards on the play for Olsen. And that'll bring up 4th down and about 11 yards to go for Liberty Christian. 1:35 and counting on the clock, as Liberty Christian will take as much time as they possibly can. They have 9 more seconds to get the play off. They might even take the penalty here, as they don't look like they're even going close. No, they're not going to the line of scrimmage. Let's see if we have a timeout that was called. I believe it was called by Liberty Christian, yes. So a timeout called by Liberty Christian just as the clock was about to run out. They called the timeout, and we now have 1:16 remaining in regulation in this football game. led by Liberty Christian, 34-32 over the Cusick Panthers. As it's been a hard-fought game, there have been some mistakes. There have been turnovers. No doubt about that. There have been some fumbles. Been some miscommunication. But both these teams have come out and have fought very hard in this football game. Lights are taking effect here now at Joe Albi Stadium as it is 3:36 in the afternoon with an overcast sky and starting to get a little dark here as more people file into the stadium, not out of it, because we have another football game after this one to be played here at Albi Stadium, a 3A semifinal game between Eastside Catholic and University High School out of Spokane. Here come the Patriots back out on offense. Olson under center. Keeps the football, now gives it off on the right-hand side, and losing yardage is number 3, Brandon Peterson, who came up with the football. And the ball is back at the 26-yard line, so a loss of 5 on the play. So it'll be Cusick ball with 1:14 remaining in this football game. The ball at the 26-yard line. Sample, the lone man of the backfield for the Panthers. The last chance for Cusick. Apparently, Cusick, Sample, running out of the backfield, getting away from a defender, and now looking, and a flag is thrown down, and Sample goes down at the 22-yard line. As catching up with him was number 32, and that's Reese Howard. The ball's at the 22-yard line, so that would be a loss of 4 on the play, but there's a flag down. And the officials are taking their time about deciding what this is going to be. It's going to go, I believe, against Cusick. It is an illegal block against Cusick, so that'll bring the ball back from the point of the foul. And that brings the ball back to the 5-yard line. As Sample is now standing in his end zone with 56 seconds remaining. Waiting for the snap. He has it. Sample passes off the left side to Derek Bluff, gets up to about the 5-yard line, and he's tackled there by Evan Branton. So a gain of a yard maybe on the play. And quick huddle once again for Cusick. Back to pass once again is Sample from the end zone and passes upfield for Bluff, and the ball is knocked down by Tyler Morris, who almost intercepted that football. So an incomplete pass for Ryan Sample. Brings up third down and a mile to go. Cusick is at the 5-yard line. They need to get to the 36-yard line for a first down. So 3rd and 35 for the Panthers. Sample has both Bluffs beside him at running back now again. Sample is back to pass. He's looking downfield, still looking, now being run around, and gets it off, dumps it off to Alec Bluff in the end zone, gets to the 5, up to the 10, and is knocked out of bounds at about the 13-yard line. No, they say he did not get out of bounds as the tackle was made by John Lesser. They're saying he did not get out of bounds. So the pass was complete to Alec Bluff. And time has run out. That does it for the game. And the final score is Liberty Christian 34 and Cusick 32. That means Liberty Christian will go on to the state championship against either Nia Bay or Lummi next week in the Tacoma Dome. That'll do it for our broadcast on the WIAA Dairy Farmers of Washington Les Schwab Tires State Championships, this being the 1B semifinal, won by the Liberty Christian Panthers Patriots, that is, over the Cusick Panthers. And for Noah Gennard and Colin McQuilkin, I'm Chuck DeBruin. Once again, our final score, Liberty Christian 34, Cusick 32. So long.